Na, üdv mindenkinek! Hello, dobármam! Eljött a folytatás ideje. Jep, 6-tól megint Rainbow lesz. Akarok én most main questezni? Még mindig rossz gomb. Ez is a main quest területére visz igazából, tehát hogy így... Vissza kéne menni a dokkokhoz.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us.
Még mindig nem jó? Így. The docks.
I swear.
Nézzünk szét kicsit azon a területen, mert ott is kell, hogy legyenek sidequestek amúgy. Oda nem véletlenül lehet szerintem felmenni.
It's locked.
Ez egy hideout lesz, ahol valahogy be lehet jutni. Hopp, loot.
I have this thirst for blood.
Mély rezisztáns, de sokat nem ért szemmel láthatóan az ellenállása. Erről be lehet menni?
I cannot enter.
Szemmel láthatólag lent sem lehet bemenni. Valahol pedig be kell tudnom jutni abba a hideoutba.
Steady, boy! Die, baby!
Au! Valahol pedig be kell tudnom jutni. De itt próbáltuk.
It's locked, all right.
Itt is locked.
I cannot enter.
Lehet, hogy ezt a missionnel fog kinyílni. Nem kizárt.
This is not a place for you, sir. It's on to us.
Na mi van? Csak nem fáj, kis köcsög.
Christ, he's dead.
Van olyan, amire nem ellenálló egyáltalán? Au. Ahelyett, hogy ezek a nyomorultak egymással harcoltak volna. Hát az elég spamre nem ellenálló, főleg, hogy itt nem eredjel támadok, de igen. Hello, Chris. Oh. Kaptam. Hogy kidodgyolta? És megint kaptam. Ja, nincs rokkon. Hol haltak meg? Egy itt, de ennél nem volt semmi. Hát, most nem. Hopp. Most megúsztam. Au.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Megvan egy investigation.
Come on, and I will show you how a witch does business. You won't get me here. Get out!
Ez nem volt jó ötlet.
Get away from me, you bastard!
És természetesen arra az egyfajta képességre immunis teljesen, amit megvettünk. Ja, és természetesen még lootot sem adott a csávó.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself. to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Are you sure?
Young man, I am perfectly capable.
Hogy ennyi. Ha már bejöttem ide, legalább valami loot legyen már. Ha már megharcoltam érte. Hopp. Ha. Hopp. Ja, pénz. Mindent kiszedtünk. Ebben a szobában. Ja, megint csak egy lépcső.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Azt hiszem mindent kiszedtünk. Kérdés az, hogy mivel ez ennyire kicsi, így a másik lépcső az máshová vezet-e. Hol volt? Nem volt másik lépcső. Akkor csak én vagyok hülye? Ja, csak én vagyok hülye. Na nézzük. Oh.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Kinder. Aha, itt mind hitt kell.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
Aztán megtaláltuk a kocsmát újra. Ott is van valaki.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Ez is trader.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt, or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard. But he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Aha. Az a baj, hogy erre már piszkos mód nincsen szükségem.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Szerintem
Tell
is.
me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad thanks to us. We give people what they need,
Most
and
elmondja
we
még
control
egyszer,
this
hogy
borough.
nagyszerű.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. She says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Jó, itt végeztünk. Itt is végeztünk.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
No idea who she's dealing with.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Hát jó. Tényleg ezzel a körzettel hogy állunk most már így? Cold? Fatigue?
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
For a time.
Evening, miss. I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Hát jó.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Remélhetőleg mindjárt végzünk ezzel a körzettel is, és
Is there
akkor
anything I can
utána
do?
ezek a nagy beszélgetések lezajlanak.
Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Azt hiszem, ez
Here's
megint
the
egy
key
side
to get
quest.
in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Azzal még egyelőre nem akkor foglalkozunk.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but
There
for
you go.
women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Az a részeges gyökér, az hol van? Az is itt volt az előbb.
I hope I live long enough to see them.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I
That's
prefer
correct.
dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I'll drink at night.
Nem ér rá dolgozni az ivástól. Oké.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything.
Aha.
But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town?
Ez egyre jobb.
Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a...
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all.
Let me tell you.
Another
Aha. Ezt tudom ismételni a végtelenségig.
Surely you must have had dreams
Na
and
nézzük.
expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Oh.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can
anarchista volt
choose
a
to make
fickó.
it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Ja, igen. Innentől kezdve csak ugyanazt ismételgeti.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Ezzel túl vagyunk. Ezzel is beszéltünk.
It's locked.
De ez meg valami shortcut-szerűség lesz, gondolom én. Erre nincs már semmi. Pedig itt... Nem, megint az gomb. Itt még kell lennie 6-7 embernek, akivel nem is találkoztunk. Valahol.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Tele vagyunk. Jó. Akkor semmi. Ja, közben a... Miért nem tudok hílelni?
It's locked, all right.
Vele szerintem beszéltem. De ha esetleg
Good evening,
mégsem...
Mr. Fishman.
Beszéltem. És hozzá nem is kaptunk semmi
Goodbye,
olyat.
Mr. Fishman.
Viszont veled nem beszéltem még.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
Erre
They
én is
call me
kíváncsi vagyok.
Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Aha, hello, szörlec.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do
Igen,
you do around here, Rufus?
ez a játék határozottan jó
I
cucc, csak
listen to the
kicsit túl
news on
sok
the docks,
a beszélgetés.
And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the dogs.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
Mondjuk pont
I
rosszkor
don't have
jöttél.
any.
Szörlec, mert éppen a
So
beszélgetés
you have no home.
részt próbálom átrágni magam.
You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes.
Tehát ha csak
I live
kicsit
on the
bele akarsz
streets.
nézni, akkor pont rosszkor
I have no
érkeztél.
home.
This city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Meg is van egy újabb hintünk,
So long,
kettő is.
Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Nem tudok hírelni, rohagy meg. Kedves játék. Ezzel beszéltem. Erre nem lesz semmi. Erről jöttem. Nagyon jó. Ugye nem tudok bemenni.
I cannot enter.
Wait a minute, ezt körbe lehet járni másik oldalról, esetleg be tudok menni? Továbbra sem enged hílelni, ez nagyon jó.
Don't you think Miss Fishburne is nice to us? but I always have the feeling she's hiding something. For now, you're still the only real friend I have, Jack.
Mi lesz, ha megeszem a patkányt?
It's locked. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Miss...
How come you consider it your only friend?
I found Jack when he was a baby, alone amongst dead rats. Poison, probably. He was the weakest, but he survived. Just like me with my parents.
Like you and your parents?
When I was 8, my parents died in a car accident. Rumour says I didn't get a scratch.
You don't remember the accident?
No.
Na, amíg egy picit
I
ő
was little
beszélget
back
magának,
then.
addig hozok bogyót,
It's
mert
been a
már
blurry
megint a
mess and
fogam
very
kezelhetetlen.
quiet in my head ever since.
Akarta tökön visszamenni, már bocsánat.
How come you consider...
I found
like
when I was...
How have you survived? Did anybody take care of you?
I don't have any family left, really. Except for the good Mrs. Fishburne. She's like my family now.
Na. Most jön az a nagyszerű mutatvány, amikor nem a kávét, hanem egy komplett üvegügyítőt fog beleborítani a billentyűzetbe. De.
So long, Rufus.
Még mindig nem tudok bemenni? Nem.
I cannot enter.
Valami questes tudsz lesz. Ez is. Nem? Ezt akartam. Ezt. Szerintem ezzel se beszéltem amúgy, de valamiért ismerjük. Na mindegy, csináljuk meg ezt. A sidequestet. Oh. Oh.
Get them weapons ready! Oh Christ!
Hát ezt a questet egy picit korábban kellett volna ezt megcsinálni. Most már mindig. Mondjuk szerintem a pisztolyon is fogunk tudni most már lassan fejleszteni majd. Nem ezek amiket most...
has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Az normális az a fickó, szerintem neki visszaadom. Szerintem én neki visszaadom. Aha, ez csak sima vér, semmi investigation, semmi más nem tartozik hozzá. Vagy csak díszítés. Itt lesz jobbra a kocsma. Aha. Hát te ki vagy? Ja, ez a részeg gyökér már megint. Most arra csak ennyit kellett, majd még leszek. Jól van, szallat, köszönöm, hogy benéztél.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Valamit nem kaptunk tippet, semmi. Hát ezzel akkor semmi előrelépés nem történt. Némi XP-t kaptunk érte. Nézzünk egy másikat.
Should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
It's a good thing you can't see me now.
De mégis hol a tökönbe keressem azt a nyakláncot? Ó, hogy az egész körzetben. Az a baj, nem tudom, hogy melyiket néztem meg és melyiket nem, mert amúgy ezek is adnak investigation. Nem? Ezt akartam.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. But those two have hidden their affections well. This is despicable.
Na most már tudok hílelni. Na. Anémia. Hopp, pénz. Aha. Megvan egy újabb hintünk ehhez a fickóhoz is. Hogy állunk? Mert ott már azért kell párnak lennie. Egy hiányzik. Az ott Mani.
It's locked, all right.
Akkor eddig jutottunk, itt mehetünk visszább.
Everyone's throwing the blame.
You again. What do you want?
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Hát ezzel nem jutottunk sokkal előrébb. Ó, te is mész, Dobby, akkor hello! Ja? Szorlat szerintem már rég elment. 5 perccel ezelőtt írt, úgyhogy... De még mindig nem tudok bemenni. Nem örülök. Hát oda visszamehetek, de ott szerintem senkit, vagy semmit nem fogok találni. Nyakláncot meg főleg nem. Ezeket meg mind itt hagytam. Remek.
Good evening, Mr. Fishman.
Ennél nem volt semmi info. Mennél semmi nincs, hogy hol keresem azt a nyomorult nyakláncot, amit elhagyott.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this garden. Something sweet. My guess is there.
I cannot enter.
Itt még mindig nincs semmi. Na jó, választunk valami más addig, mert ez rohadt nagy terület. Akkor Hogy ez ilyen rohadt messze van.
pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Aha. Valahol pedig itt be kell tudni menni. Ó, meg is van. Csak a szemet nem szúrtam úgy ki.
I have this thirst for blood.
Shilling. Hopp, 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 hopp. Nem azokat adja egészen, amikre szükségem lenne.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Southwark, remek.
Best turn around if I were you. Leech spine!
Ó, hogy melee rezisztens vagy. Most amúgy ezek itt nagyon... nem tudom mit akartak. Jaj, ez egy safe house. Nem akarok most nagyon bemenni.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! A leech! Bloody
Pedig azt gondolná az ember, hogy... igen, mert a fegyver is fejlesztett, meg 10 szinttel vagyok magasabb náluk, úgyhogy...
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Hopp.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Investigation updated. Víznek? Hol? Egy tömegsírnál? Hát nekem úgy tűnik, hogy alapvetőleg gátakkal van lezárva a víz elől, tehát hogy igazából SVS akkor engedik meg, amikor akarják vízzel. Emmi. Azt hittem valami értelmes lesz itt. Mondjuk megint valami sidequest, vagy valami, ha már így eldugták. Hát igen. Konkrétan a játék elején itt másztunk ki a tömegsírból. Igen, a játék hangulata az teli találat.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Mindig nem tudom kinyitni, mert szerintem ezzel már próbálkoztunk. Nem, mert itt még a lootok érintetlenek.
It's locked, all right.
De voltunk itt, hát ez a kezdőzóna. Itt kezdtünk. Körbejártuk az épületet, jéj! Na jó, menjünk még fel oda. Konkrétan, ha emlékem nem csal, akkor nem messze innen öltük meg a... Vagy ölte meg ő, ahogy tetszik, a testvérét. Hát itt már szerintem nem találunk semmi újat. Ezt meg nem lehet kinyitni. Na, akkor egy icipici szünetet tartunk. És mindjárt innen fogjuk folytatni. Nem, őt egy vámpír harapta meg. Már is innen folytatjuk. Na, üdv újra. És még egy kicsit folytatjuk. Már nem sokáig. Bár nem így terveztem, de... Itt szerintem mindent átnéztünk. Oda nem tudok felmenni? Nem. Miért nem? Hello? Ja, a hordóba beleakadtam. Oda se. Oda se. Hát akkor itt megyünk. Ja, ez megint a safe house. Miért van itt megint loot?
I cannot enter.
Hey. Mondjuk az egyik investigation legalább haladt, tehát nem a semmiért jöttünk ide. Patkóny! De akkor csak itt kéne keresgélni. What? Másfelé vissza lefelé és másfelé a fölfelé megyek?
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
20 méterre?
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Jó, akkor ez megvan. Már csak beszélnünk kell majd a csávóval. Aha. Ó. Ahogy ennyire itt volt az orrom előtt a cucc. Az remek. Ami. Oh.
Bloody monster! Elite! He's dead!
Jó. Olyan ezzel ki tudom nyitni a széfet?
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Akkor mire jó az a kulcs? Hát nem. Nem ehhez a széfhez való a kulcs. Szomorú. Szomorú. Na ez volt az igazi one hit. Fogalmam nincs, de én észre se vettem. Amúgy. Egy halockál. Visszafelé megyek azon az úton, ahol kezdtem az egész játékot. Igen. Körbejártam az egészet. Na, akkor mehetünk vissza leadni a 2 sidequestet. Ajjaj. Átérünk-e már? Nincs a játékban fast travel. Meg rossz helyen vagyok. Na most kicsit vagyok rossz helyem.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu.
Aha.
Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in? Does grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen
It's
are easy
locked.
targets in these parts.
A mockosz rohadék bezárta a kerelencét. Hopp. De ezt nem.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Ezt valahogy meg tudom érteni.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Yikes.
How do you pay the rent then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne.
Hát jó.
Take care of yourself.
Ja? Ki kéne menni, mert már kipakoltam. Így van.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
Ja. Ja.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No,
Ez mindig be van baszva, Dobby. Ehhez akárhányszor idejünk, ez be van baszva. Ezzel beszélt arról, hogy szeretne dolgozni, de nincs rá ideje, mert iszik reggel, iszik délben, iszik este, aztán iszik még többet.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
No, Dyson, they didn't all die. I met a boy who survived the explosion.
I never heard of an injured boy.
Not a scratch on him. I suspect he wasn't in the car when it exploded.
In the car? You mean...
Yes, Dyson. You killed his parents.
Why tell me this?
I don't know. Perhaps one day you will talk to him and tell him the truth.
Who is that boy? How can I find him?
That's easy. Most of the time, he's in the same place. The place you never want to go back to. I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
Is there anything...
Sit.
Ja igen, itt még lesz hint, majd egyszer csak gondolom én. Investigation succeeded. Na akkor már csak ezzel a csajjal kell beszélni, hogy leadjuk nála a másik questet.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Doc.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Na nézzük Coxot. Az a baj, hogy 5-ös mesmerize level kéne hozzá. És soha nem fogjuk tudni megenni. Pedig piszkos mód meg kéne. Mondjuk azért, mert egy banda vezér, aki halomra öli az embereket. Vagyis öleti, pontosabban. Ezt nem lehet kinyitni. Nem fog tudni átmenni, mi? Nem, hát.
It's locked, all right.
De szeretem ilyenkor a játékot.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Na, vissza föl. Három shilling. Ja, beagróztak, úgyhogy nem tudok kinyitni semmit, amíg meg nem ölöm őket, remek.
Filthy piece of shit! Roast it alive!
Nagyon jó. Az egy shotgun? Shotgun. Aha. Menj már anyába te is. Megint nem fogom tudni kinyitni a kaput, mi?
It's locked.
Ajjaj. Az az, amit nem tudtam kinyitni. Itt sem tudok átmenni. És ez volt a másik, amit még mindig nem tudtam kinyitni.
I have this. It's locked, all right.
Hát azt hiszem, akkor ezt egyelőre kénytelen kelletlen elengedjük. Hey. De még mindig nem tudunk bemenni. Erre kaptunk valami új izét. Hello! Nem beszél velem, bazd meg!
Evening, Rufus.
Evening.
Aha.
So long, Rufus.
So love to gaze at the stars. The fog's been high. Na jó, azt a nyakláncot akkor egyelőre feladjuk, és akkor most jobb híján.
Ez miért van itt? Hát ez meg megint nem nyílik még ki. Ez megint a kurva zsákutca. Ja igen, itt voltam bent, itt találtam meg a széfben a levelet, mivel egy újabb hintet kaptunk.
I cannot enter.
Na akkor merre tudok visszamenni? Nagyon örülök ennek az egésznek. Mászkálunk itt össze-vissza. Hopp. Láda. Sok minden volt lent. Értelem menni. Aha. Hála a jó égnek visszajutottunk a kórház kerületébe. Na? Találkozunk még enemivel, vagy majd csak? Aha, ez a kapu még mindig nem fog kinyílni, mi? És de? És akkor ez ott van.
It's locked.
Akkor hagyjál meg.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
What do you know about
Two girls I know went to the dispensary yesterday. Nobody has seen them since. I worry about them, in case bad things happen.
Goodbye, miss.
Na, azt a papot hagyjuk ott megrohadni. Egyelőre. Bazd meg a keresztedet. Mindenem nagyon jó. Mennyi HP-d van neked te? Nem is vagy rezisztens a mélyre. Ha. Ettől kapom rendesen. Már megint az erejgyel akartam támadni.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Itt is halt egy, ennek már eltűnt viszont a hullája. Igen, Ezt már tapasztaltuk az elején is amúgy, nem tudom, hogy miért lepődött meg a karakter annyira rajta. De ezzel annyira nem volt nehéz dolgunk, mint amennyire gondoltam, hogy az lesz. Hova lett a másik? Ott van. Ó, de jó, még egy harmadik kellett a nyakamba. Hogyan vannak, geci? Nem normális, nem látom el elsőt, ahol tényleg érett tovább, pedig nem egy minden indulható éjszakai lény. Kicsit sokan lettek, ja, kicsit. Engedj ki, köcsög! Nem igaz már! Mert dodge-olok, ember. Ja, hogy nincs vér. Na mi van, kísérlek, egyedül maradtál? A pisztolyos csak stunnol, Dobi. És az alsó csíkból látod a kockákból, hogy hányszor kell meglőni őket ahhoz, hogy stunnolodjanak. Hogy 4 lőszerből csak annyit érek el, hogy stunnolodik. Mert hogy látod a range resistance, a kis köcsög. Ebben szerintem már belehalok. És nem. Jó, még van annyi, hogy egyszer elnyomjam, jó? Viszont ha már ennyien megküzdöttetek velem, akkor valami lootot, létszik. Hát ezek nem voltak gyengék, így van, mert magasabb szintűek voltak 3 szinten. Ráadásul sokan voltak, az volt a legnagyobb baj. Ez már a temető, de nekem előbb itt van dolgom a sidequest miatt.
Hello, sir.
No?
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
Akkor most gyakorlatilag ezt az egész fightot a semmiért. Gyönyörű. Mondhatom, gyönyörű. Na, a heavy még melee, meg minden szar rezisztens is. Hát ez kurva jó. Ott én most ott maradtak. Hol vagy? Hova lett? Hát de jó, csak melee-re meg ranger rezisztens amúgy. Arra a kétféle módra, amire meg lehet támadni. Ennél nem volt semmi. Ez viszont egy új hideout. Ó, pénz. Ennek nincs alsó szintje egyáltalán. Akkor ez csak ennyi. Lőszer az volt benne bőven azért. Na. Migraine-t nem tudjuk gyógyítani. Ő az, aki nem volt hajlandó velünk szóba állni, de amúgy is mindegy, mert nem tudjuk gyógyítani. Elbolvolunk egyet. Aha, akkor arrébb fogom tenni a facecam-et mindjárt. Jókor szóltok. $2000 XP? Ha azzal láthatatlanná tudok válni. Hát, duplázzuk meg. Igen, azt akarom, oda akarom rakni. Na, ha már 1000 pontok kellenek hozzá. Good capacity, ez még elég a 300, akkor erre viszont adunk még egyet. Jó, itt is el kell majd kezdenünk megint gyógyítani. Itt viszont sokat javult a körzet állapota. Várjátok, átrakom nektek a facecam-et. Ide. Ja. A másik oldal. Hopp. Igen, telibe kitakarta a facecam. Visszajött ez a két buzi. Oh. Akkor baszódjatok meg mind a ketten. Vissza akartam menni, mert mondom, talán tudok fejleszteni a fejszém. Látod? Ennyit csinál a fegyver, tehát hogy... Potkónyok.
Mother, why have you come here? This is proving far worse than I imagined. My mother would die if she were to see me in this state. I must wait. Avery, I leave you to care for my mother. I'm in no state to comfort her. Avery, I leave you to care for my mother. I'm in no state to comfort her.
Hopp. A strange formula. Ezzel fogjuk tudni gyógyítani a migrént, meg a fejfájást, meg az összes többi ilyen vackot? Nem bánnám. Nézzük csak ezt a workbenchet, hát tudunk fejleszteni valamit? Megvan az összes fajta gyógyszerünk. Ezt szerintem nem tudjuk fejleszteni, így van. Good handle partunk mind hiányzik, tehát egy darab sincs belőle. Ellenben... Oké, 10 damage, reload time vagy. Adjad a damage-et. Még damage-et neki. Rate of fire 20% vagy 5 stand point. Kérem a stand. De szép a szemed, de. Minden esetre jó fejek, hogy mindkettőt fejlesztem, így van. Azt is megmutatom, hogy miért fejlesztem mindkettőt. Látod? Cserélgethető, mind a kettő föl lehet téve. És egy klikkel tudom cserélni. És mindkettőben fix golyó van. Azt sem ártott volna mondjuk újra tölteni a pisztolyban, mert a pisztolylőszerem van. Bőven. Nincs refill? Nem mondod, hogy itt nincs refill? De jó, hogy visszajöttem érte. Ez az első safe house szerintem, az első hideout, ahol nincs refill. És tényleg nincs refill, bazzeg. Sorry.
My mother would die if she were to see me in this state. I must wait.
Aha. Szóval nem tudunk bemenni, de akkor minek hozott ide a quest? A szívem bazd meg. Ezt már egyszer megöltük. Ja igen, azért voltak rendesek, mert az utolsó curementnek a receptjei, tehát amit analyzolni kell ahhoz, hogy minden gyógyítani tudja, azt így eldugták a semmi közepébe. Egy hullába. Amit egyébként tök véletlenül találtam egyáltalán meg. Tehát, hogy... Ha be tudtam volna menni a quest... Mi az anyád van itt? Na jó van, játszatok inkább egymással, mit szóltok hozzá. Én meg majd megölöm a győztest. Bazd meg, ezt kapom rendesen. És kisétál belőle persze. És az a baj, hogy minden ütése olyan ütés, ami lekorlátozza a max HP-mat, ha eltalál, tehát hogy nem. Tudod mit? Ne te vazd. Oké, lehet, hogy kellett volna az a reload time csökkentés. Most meg belesétálok valami köcsög ghoulba is, ráadásul. Menet közben. Hát ez remek. Na ezért fejlesztettem a sotit. Ups. Bezony. Ja, ez az, ahol nem jutottam az előbb se semmire. Mert a mesmerize levelünk nem elég magas. Nem ilyen kedves, hogy megölte őket az a dög, és utána itt hagyta nekem a játék a lootot. Ez véletlen volt. Eredetileg ezt akartam. Visszaváltani a pisztolyra. Na itt is majd szépen megküzdök a győztessel, aki elég egyértelmű.
Best turn around if I were you. Gone! Off your trot!
Easy done it, boys. We can deal with this, Bernie. Fuck his
Mi? Aha. Ennél nem volt semmi. Most azon gondolkozok, hogy ha ott nem enged be, akkor körbe kéne mennem, mert hogy ugye annak a temetőnek 2 bejárata van. Egy itt. Jáp. Körbe kell mennem. Amennyire én tapasztaltam, eddig legalábbis, eléggé fordulatos a történet. De alapvetőleg a fickó fő célja az jelenleg az, igen. Jelenleg nagyon úgy néz ki, hogy ez a fickó fő célja. És akkor a következő evolve előtt ne felejtsünk el craftolni olyan cuccokat, hogy gyógyítsuk az embereket. Patkóny!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Még egy kis patkóny, egyed már megfele!
This is despicable.
Aluminium powder, aluminium sárd, ezek 15-ösök, nagyon örülök nektek. Hú, bazd meg! Hogy leperizett a kis rohadék? De jó, van belőlük még. Nem ártott volna meglátogatni a kórházban a repülőt, mielőtt eljövünk ide, úgy érzem. Ja, hogy a stamina. Elszoktam a stamina gondokról, mert eléggé rámentünk a stamina fejlesztésekre.
Safer places to be than here. Look at it! Filthy piece of shit!
Némi pénz. Annyira imádom, hogy amúgy néha a legváratlanabb helyeken van a loot.
My dear sister.
Csak ebből az irányból enged be. De jó. Itt is lesznek enemik bőven, úgy látom. Kaptam. Csak az egyiknél volt loot, úgy látom. Hopp. Oké. Azt hiszem némi collectible hiányzik még. Upsi. Ez a sírkő azért van itt, mert megettük. Azért világít. Nem? Van itt ezen a területen egy sidequestünk is. Aha. Csináljuk már meg, mielőtt a main questre elmegyünk. Attól én gyorsan megszabadulnék, mielőtt harcolok majd a tömeggel, és bele akadok még ebbe a nyomorultba is. De jó nekem. stamina. Ez már meg így honnan a tökömből került ide? Miért érzem úgy, hogy szegény Samuel találtok meg, amit itt ott éppen zabáltak? Ó, bazd meg, de jó nekem. Eddig pedig működött az, hogy megütöttem őket, aztán eldodgyoltam. Mekkorát ugrottak? Nem, akkor mégsem Samuel találtuk meg. Találtunk egy új investigation. A világ végéről is nem ugranak, bazd meg. Ja, stamina. Ups. Szegény sízkő. Hol állíthat meg az utolsó? Na.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed.
Jaj, de jó.
I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Nem is fog velem beszélni?
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
It's locked, all right. Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among... This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Blood trail, nagyon jó. Ez voltam, nem nyílik, természetesen. Csak egy baj van. A blood trail az nem visz sehova. Abba úgy beleállt valami a... Ó, de vissza blood trail bizony. Azzal a side quest-tel ottan mi történt?
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Úgy is lehet mondani, igen. Nagyon preaches the good word. Vagy úgy is, hogy éppen megpróbál felzabálni. Menj már a faszomba ez a játék ezekkel a szarságokkal, most már komolyan. Ez olyan helyzetekben üt meg, amikben nem is felém mozdul. Nagyon jó.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Nagyon jó. Hát nem gondoltam, hogy időben találok enemit. Jól jöttem be.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Nem tudok kimenni a hideoutból. Halleluja! Ezeket nem fogom tudni, de a junkot le tudom bontani. 425 XP-ben nincs értelme aludnunk. Mondjuk, hogy ezt ilyen rohadt bonyolult módon kellett kinyitni ezt a hideoutot. Nem. Report to Father Whittaker. Ezzel még nem tudom mi van.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Társaságnak jött.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good.
No.
But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Na? Így St. Mary Church. Akkor azt hiszem ez a kapu, amit az előbb nem tudtunk kinyitni, és körbe kellett menni az egész kódszerájon, az most fog kinyílni. Méghozzá magától nyílt ki. Aha, ez itt megint az, ahol már megint nem vagyok hajlandó még egyszer küzdeni a semmiért. Azzal a sok köcsöggel.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Most meg lettünk fenyegetve?
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Hasbeszélő. Ne. Ja, ezen már túl vagyunk. Na nézzük.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've made myself perfectly clear. This is a private matter.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Just know I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she
Az nem is izgatja már, hogy hogyan és miért akarja megtalálni?
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Hát te ki vagy, mi vagy? Ja, az újságíró. Annyira jók ezek a szövegek így random, amikor így előkerül egy sarok. Ezek a szövegek! Na jó, szabaduljunk meg a márkerektől. Ó. Oh. Ezt szedjük le. A másik márker az kell. Van ott valami event. Azt még megnézzük, és akkor szerintem itt zárjuk le egyelőre.
I cannot enter.
Akkor kap be az eventem. Be lehet oda egyáltalán menni másfelől? Be.
It's locked.
Hát itt mi a faszom történt? Ezt nyissuk már ki. Kezdenek idegesíteni ezek az egy oldalról nyitható ajtók amúgy. Ha most nem emlékeztem volna, hogy itt be lehet jönni Petrescu-nál, akkor sose jutunk be. Hát itt mi történt, amúgy? Igen. Ilyet én is tudok, köcsög. Mert hogy ugye ez volt az a kórház, amit úgy félig meddig illegálisan rendezett be. a nővér a kórházból. Ebből se lesz már XP. Most rip.
I'm cheap and I'm clean.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way?
Ez nagyon oda fog baszni a körzetnek. Be lehet, hogy az egész körzet belepusztul amúgy. És ennek nem örülök. Akkor már legalább én zabáltam volna föl. Elkülözött fogok, mert nem tudtam megmenteni azt az egy beteget. Igen, simán elképzelhető. Azért csaparibanca. Jó, abba szerintem már belehalunk. Jó, mondjuk 24-es szintű. Lehet nem 13-ason kéne vele próbálkozni. Kicsit. Szerintem ott hagyjuk egyelőre. Hoppá!
He's dead!
I order you to step back. Ordereljed. Ne szabad. Ezt ordereljed. Igen, Dorothy volt a pillar. Ez az én nagy bajom. Mutatom. Igen. Akkor eltűnik onnan mindenki. Tehát meghal az összes karakter, aki ott van. Oda van az összes sidequest, ami a körzethez kapcsolódik. Ennek megfelelően, ugye? Meg a hozzájáró, az érte járó jutalmak is. Tehát...
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you. Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature.
Megvan a creator.
What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Tell me what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
No.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Hol is volt a másik oldalról lehetett felportolni. Hát nem úgy hangzott nekem. Egyébként, Dobi. Hopp.
It's locked, all right.
Aha, ott a main quest következő. Jó.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this.
Kurva nénikédet. A Pretzel úgy gondolta, hogy ő most ledobja a játékot nekem a tálcára. Elnézést.
Institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
No.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Pár embert már fel kéne falnod, mielőtt mindenki meghal. Igazából meg lehet csinálni, végig lehet vinni a játékot anélkül, hogy bárkit megölnél. De egyébként egy embert már felzabáltam. De szerintem a Vampyrt már itt hagyjuk abba. És akkor majd jövünk nem olyan sokára R6-tal. Addig is sziasztok!